Exquisite Africa, one of the many businesses serving the needs of the growing African communities now living in Wales. It was set up with the help from EBSP, the Ethnic Business Support Programme in Cardiff. It's headed by Salim Kidwai, whose team have given guidance to 600 successful businesses, employing 3,000 people who started up new ventures in Wales in the past 7 years.
Our job is to outreach the community, hard to reach community groups, particularly concentrating on those people who have been out of job for a long time or something, and encourage them to go into business, trying to make the economically inactive community into economic activity. So by encouraging them to go into business and then telling them what facilities are available to start business, then what they do is they come up with ideas. They come up, okay, we want to do this business. Then we develop from that basic idea into a business plan, feasibility report and everything, and then tell them, assess their situation, tell them whether they can do it or not, whether they are able to, what finances are available, what grants are available, and develop. This is one sector of the community which we deal with.
The aim of the organisation is to bridge the gap that currently exists between the ethnic and mainstream businesses and help them come together.
What we are supposed to be act as a bridge between the mainstream business support providers and the ethnic community. So they come to us, we give them that basic knowledge and everything, and then take them to the mainstream business support agencies and hand it over to them. Before we started this program, the Welsh Assembly government did a research, baseline research, and that research identified that 6 groups of people are not using the mainstream support agencies as they are supposed to use it. And among them was ethnic community, Welsh speakers, 50+ youth, and disabled people, and also lone parents or single parents. So the whole idea is to encourage the people from the ethnic community to start business, but at the same time take them to the mainstream, give them that confidence, their self-esteem, because there are barriers which is still there, unfortunately, which needs to be overcome.
Exquisite Africa has been training from this site for the past 4 years. Its owner, Janet Simmons, had been selling her African produce, ranging from food, crafts, jewellery and hair products at fairs and on a market stall. She came to Cardiff in 1980 and opened her shop with EBSP help after noticing a change in the local population.
In 2000 I noticed there was a lot more Africans here. So I decided to test the market, so hence me going around selling African craft, because I knew the food would sell, but the craft and the other things is targeting the Welsh population. So I did going around to a few craft fairs to see if there was a market before setting up the shop. The communities changed dramatically and they liked the diversity, so they were very happy to see a different kind of thing on the street. And for the Africans, well, they were delighted, because this meant they wouldn't have to drive to London to buy, because often myself, I used to do that. You drive to London for the weekend, you take a suitcase with you and try and fill it up, but you bring them back. By the time you've eaten half is ruined. So it didn't make sense. So by having this shop here, it helped a lot of people, so they don't have to drive to London.
The Ethnic Business Support Programme was instrumental in helping her understand what she had to do to start her shop.
I had to go on a 3-day course, and then they gave me my own business advisor who helped me draw up the business plan and also sort out the location as well. So they have been very, very helpful, and they've helped me all through the 4 years.
Another business they've helped is Bariz, a sandwich bar and coffee shop specialising in Kurdish food. Its owners have lived in Cardiff for 15 years and believe in an ethnically diverse city they have a unique product range.
Kurdish food is different because it's not very spicy, it's not raw. It's a mild spice, it's a mild taste, we have a lot of wrapping things, it's healthy, a lot of vegetarian things in the Kurdish food. That's what I believe is good. It's a healthy, it's nice, it's mild taste for every type of people that test you.
The EBSP has been key to the business getting off the ground in this part of Cardiff.
I didn't have any clue how to set up a business outside, so they helped me find the place. They helped me how to set up a business, how to start with it. They helped me in a lot of ways. I'm happy about it because it's getting well. We are in the residential area with the student area, so day after day the people, they increasing, they come in, they take a sample, they take the food, they coming back again, they loved it.
Away from the world of business and commerce, Salim Kidwai is a devout Muslim and Secretary-General of the Muslim Council of Wales. He's lived in Cardiff for over 35 years and took up the position following 9/11 in an effort to bring different ethnic communities together.
Since I've been here, I have had an opportunity to live among different communities, and Cardiff being the base of the oldest Muslim community with various backgrounds, I felt what is needed is to bring the communities together, and that was the intention of me getting involved among the social work and the Muslim communities. And as time was passing and after 9/11, it was more important that we get involved into interfaith dialogues and interfaith relationship.
He believes in recent years there have been major changes to the local Muslim community that need to be addressed.
The last 5 to 10 years, they have changed tremendously. They have become a more active member of the community. They have become, for example, there's a first assembly member in the Muslim assembly member in the National Assembly for Wales. There are councillors in the local authorities all over Wales, and this is a great change, a participation of the Muslim community into the mainstream life of the community.
In his position as Secretary-General of the Muslim Council of Wales, he has regular meetings with the Catholic Archbishop of Cardiff to discuss religious and multi-faith issues that are seen as useful by both sides.
Here in Wales particularly, Salim has done a tremendous job in inviting people of other faiths and no faiths at all to their dinners and lectures, and that's helped to inform everybody, you know, that the Muslim faith is a faith of peace, of getting on with other people, of service to the community, as we would say is the Christian faith and community. And I think it's on that personal level, getting to know each other, which does a tremendously good job in removing prejudices, bigotry, and it creates understanding, and that is the key to it.
Salim Kidwai has also been instrumental in bringing local people into mosques to dispel myths and misunderstandings about the Islamic community. They're given the opportunity to learn about the Muslim faith and get a feel of what being Islamic in Britain today is all about, and have an insight into the key role mosques play in Muslim life today.
Rides in the Hajj, in the time of pilgrimage, the message of Islam from the beginning past. Then
it's been a really valuable experience to be able to actually come into a mosque, and especially to be told that we could ask whatever question. We were really encouraged to feel completely confident. So it's really helped me to understand, feel more comfortable, I suppose, because I live in a very diverse community. I have a mosque at the end of my road, don't have any link with it as such. But now I suppose I already feel more comfortable, you know, in the sense of perhaps I do talk to my neighbours already, but it's made me feel more connected, I suppose, with the Islam community and Muslim community in Cardiff.
It's been fascinating to see the diversity across Cardiff, really quite eye-opening as to all the communities and the businesses, and to more fully understand what Cardiff's trying to achieve.
Salim Kidwai has recently received the OBE for his services to the community in Wales and been given an honorary fellowship to the University of Wales. Two things he's humble and proud of. As a tireless supporter of the Muslim community and ethnic business in Wales, he puts his energy and enthusiasm down to loving support from his family and believes that praise for his work should be given to Allah.